you look at it, it's 3 wrestlers who have emerged for Kyrgyzstan and really put them on the map. One of those 3 women, the 23-year-old Mээрim Jumanazarova. Jumanazarova, the world champion from a year ago in Oslo, the reigning Asian gold medalist as well, looking to defend her title tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, and in blue, representing Kazakhstan, Madina Bakbергgenova. Please welcome.
26-year-old wrestler from Kazakhstan is Mадина Bakbергенова. Now for Bakbергенова, she is normally a 65-kilo wrestler. She made the decision to bump up to 68 for the Asian Championships, and so far it has worked out today. Gold medal match. 4th of 5 weights on this opening night of women's competition. Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan going toe-to-toe. We saw these 2 countries have a solid Greco-Roman tournament the last couple of days. They battled each other numerous times. And now for the first time in a gold medal match on the women's freestyle, here they are center stage, under the spotlight. Jumanazarova, Tokyo Olympic bronze medalist. She joined Bekova as the nation's first ever female Olympic medalist in any sport. We're not just talking women's wrestling, we're talking any women's sport at the Olympics. That's how significant the run was by Kyrgyzstan last year in Tokyo. An Olympic championship that will long be remembered by the fans in the country of Kyrgyzstan, and so much pride circulating around the trio of women that represented their country in the biggest event that this sport has to offer. Pretty cautious start here early on both ways. So we are going to get the activity clock cranked up as we just cross over the halfway point in this first period. And they will put Bakbергgenova on the clock first. So an opportunity here for Kyrgyzstan maybe to get the point. Nothing real serious either way. Bakbергgenova circling, trying to get her feet a little bit more active. You see her pacing back and forth, left to right. More stationary approach in the center ring from Jumanazarova. Clock expires and a point for Mээрim. So on a night where we have just seen some wild offense, I mean wild, double-digit points, falls happening all over the place, we get a real cautious approach, tactical match, if you will, for gold. Two wrestlers who have had a lot of success. Jumanazarova won the Asian Championship last year. Her father is a freestyle wrestling coach. Her mother works as a paramedic, a lab assistant, very tight-knit family. She was wrestling from a very young age. What a leader she had, her father and his knowledge of the sport, and all the time that he has put into her development, and it all paid off last summer as we talked about coming away with an Olympic bronze medal. Good look at Mадина Bakbергенова. up 3 kilos to 68. U23 world bronze medalist back in 2019. She goes back a ways. I remember one of her first events. In fact, her first world championship was back on American soil at the Worlds in Las Vegas in 2015. Two-time bronze medalist for Kazakhstan at these Asians. She was a bronze medalist in 2020, and then before that in 2016. Looking for her first gold, trailing 1-0. And what she'll want to do is put enough pressure on Jumanazarova to make sure that she gets a crack at the activity clock. But again, she's not doing enough. So for the second time, she gets put on the clock. That's exactly not how Kazakhstan scripted the start of this second period. Pretty much forces her to come up with a 2-pointer, which obviously has well within her skill set. But she has just not really taken any chances here in this gold medal match. On her heels, just circling. She'll give up the second passivity point. Jumanazarova with a 2-0 lead, and let's get some offense going here. Jumanazarova came in, backpedaling out of the way was Bakbергenova. And now they will give Bakbергenova a chance to get on the board here as they tag Kyrgyzstan with the activity clock. But she's going to need more than one over the final 60 seconds. Two wrestlers interlocking the fingers, break away, a couple of tugs at the back of the neck. Not really changing any levels. Nothing serious here on the tie-ups. She's on the board with the passivity point. It's been only passivity points. Somewhat of an anticlimactic gold medal right now. See if these two wrestlers turn it up. Coming down the home stretch. There's the shot, countered on the go behind, and working near the edge, and that'll be a step out point to tie it up in 2, and that is huge because now the tiebreaker comes to that. No, did they not give her that step out? Did they get white paddled? It did. So they are going to give it to her. Just a late change, and now she comes right back in on a shot. She's up 3-2. She's in deep on the leg. She'll be content to hold this position. Clock winding down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and Mадina Bakbергgenova, Kazakhstan is going to win the gold. What a bizarre match. Well, let's wait and see here. A late 2 was awarded, and this is immediately going to go to the replay panel. And they are going to take a look to see if Jumanazarova got control late in the closing seconds on that last scramble. Kazakhstan thought they had it. Everybody did. Let's take a look. Here is where the caution was given. And now this is the scramble that's going to determine the gold medal. Keep an eye on the clock to the left. Disappeared here. The question becomes, does Jumanazarova get control and get the 2? Did she clear that leg out in time? Oh, it's going to be very close. And we're about to find out. Kazakhstan thinks it's late. Let's hear.
Judge decision. There is no control on time. So no point. Challenge won.
Kazakhstan is going to win. did not clear it out in time. Jumanazarova ran out of time, and a 1-point win, your final. Kazakhstan, the gold for Mадина Бакбергенова.